Welcome to today's lesson. In the teachings of the Buddha, the Noble Eightfold Path is regarded as a crucial path leading to enlightenment and liberation from suffering. The Buddha taught that by following the Noble Eightfold Path, practitioners can progress toward attaining the stages of sainthood, such as Sotāpanna, Sakadāgāmi, Anāgāmi, and Arahant. Furthermore, when examining the hidden meanings within the Heart Sutra, we also see that Avalokiteśvara Bodhisattva encourages sentient beings to remain steadfast on this path. Therefore, understanding and applying the Noble Eightfold Path is an essential foundation in every individual's spiritual practice. This teaching will help you gain a clear understanding of the Noble Eightfold Path and how to practice it effectively. The Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Eightfold Path is translated into Vietnamese as Bát Chăn Dao. Initially, we need to understand the word Chăn. Chăn means right or correct, and it is the opposite of Ta, which means wrong or deviant. The Noble Eightfold Path includes right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. 1. Right view. Right view is translated into Vietnamese as Chăn Kien, where Chăn means correct or right, and Kien means seeing or understanding. Therefore, right view refers to training oneself to always have a correct understanding. In society, right and wrong are often mixed and intertwined, so we need right view to distinguish between what is right and wrong in such confusion. To achieve right view, we must also cultivate right intention. 2. Right thinking. We need to have correct thinking when forming opinions or making decisions. For example, in our spiritual practice, when we think about walking on our own 2 feet, which means relying on our own efforts, that is right thinking. On the contrary, thinking based on seeking favors from higher beings is wrong thinking. 3. Right speech. A practitioner must speak truthfully, avoiding fabrication or making statements that are incorrect, as these may cause harm to oneself or others. We should only communicate information that we are certain is accurate. If we are unsure, we should refrain from sharing to avoid misleading others and causing negative effects. Additionally, we should avoid speaking arrogantly. Instead, practitioners should demonstrate humility and show respect toward others. 4. Right action. Karma refers to the results of one's actions, including actions of body, speech, and mind. Merit and blessings are considered right action. Practicing the precepts well will help us cultivate right action. 5. Right livelihood. Right livelihood is translated into Vietnamese as Chăn Men, where men refers to the body and one's fate. Therefore, using your body and fate to engage in righteous and beneficial work is called right livelihood. 6. Right effort. We must cultivate good karma and eliminate bad karma. Once we have chosen the correct path, we should not give up or cheat in our efforts to progress in practice. This is called right effort. Conversely, giving up or cheating during the practice is considered wrong effort. 7. Right mindfulness. Right mindfulness means being aware in 3 aspects: body, speech, and mind. This means the body always chooses to do good deeds. The speech always expresses positive and kind words. The mind is always directed toward virtuous and positive thoughts. We must always hold the notion of doing good, avoid practicing dishonestly, and observe the precepts diligently. This is right mindfulness. To cultivate right mindfulness, we need good thoughts to guide our actions according to moral standards. Remember, observing the precepts means maintaining everything within ethical boundaries and moral standards. 8. Right concentration. Right concentration includes both steadfastness and mental focus. When we achieve the previous 7 right qualities, our mind will naturally settle. True concentration comes from a stable and unconflicted mind, and only this can be called right concentration. If the mind is unstable or dependent on external factors, It is merely false concentration. For example, someone who starts out poor but later gains money may feel more at ease, thinking their mind is settled because they worry less about material needs. However, this type of concentration is temporary, based on material wealth, and is not true, right concentration. When we realize the truth that all sentient beings possess inherent emptiness, and that we are born from the Supreme God, with the noble goal of becoming Buddhas, we understand that this world is a temporary place for spiritual training. Each sentient being must engage in personal cultivation. With this realization, we remain steadfast in our resolve to follow the Buddha's path, walking on our own feet and diligently cultivating ourselves. This is the world-transcending form of concentration, not dependent on worldly desires. Note that, in this, right view and right intention are two important factors that complement each other. Right view is the correct and impartial understanding of things and phenomena, without bias. But to achieve right view, we must use correct thinking to analyze and form our own opinions. Right view is the opposite of wrong view. Easily believing and following the opinions of others, without self-reflection and thoughtful consideration, is considered wrong view. For example, in the age of declining Dharma, which is the current age, there are many demons and also many opposing doctrines emerging. We need to have correct thinking to distinguish and not arbitrarily follow others' words. The Supreme God deliberately arranges this. Some people play the role of evil, while others play the role of good. The purpose is to help us develop discernment and thereby awaken our own wisdom. In summary, the Noble Eightfold Path essentially revolves around the concept of rightness, and these 8 right paths are closely interconnected. When remembering the Noble Eightfold Path, we only need to remember that we must always be upright and practice self-reliance in our cultivation through continuous learning, without clinging to or seeking divine intervention and avoiding superstition and false beliefs. In particular, it is crucial to practice right view and right intention well, as these are the foundational elements for the other right paths. By practicing the Noble Eightfold Path diligently, practitioners can feel at ease and relaxed on their spiritual journey, free from fear,